This video we're going to talk about basic ideas of in your daily life. Actually, you use force in many different areas. For example, you are like turning a switch of a fan, like pulling a paper towel, and also like pushing or pulling open a door, like turning the tape, switching the switch. All these things actually you need to apply force. When not only to push or pull an object, but also when you turn an object, you're also applying a force. So other than the one in the textbook say pushing or pulling an object, please add one more, or by turning an object, you're also applying a force on it. So for force, normally we describe in a format like force adding on A by B. So that means someone will apply force on the other things. So force adding on something, by something. So normally A and B, they are two different objects, and when we represent this force, we can also represent it with an arrow. So remember the end of the arrow, say for example like this. The end of the arrow, the end part, must be touching the object which the force is applying on. Say for example, if I have a baseball bat here, I have a baseball bat here, and I got a baseball here. So say for example, the baseball bat is moving, in general in this direction, to hit on the ball. So the ball is hit force adding on the ball by the bat. Because it is adding on the ball, so the arrow touching the object, the end of the arrow have to be touching the object, so the object will be the ball. So therefore I have a force touching here, and then the direction of the arrow pointing at the direction of the force, because I'm swinging the bat in this direction, say for example in this direction. So after it touch the ball, it go to this direction. So this is how we draw the force. Draw an arrow to represent the force. So say for example this case, a volleyball players, she's doing the spike. So actually the ball is hit by the girl. So we'll say that force adding on the ball by the girl. Because she tried to make the ball to the opponent side, so therefore the force have to be falling right here, on the other court. So you'll find that the ball will touch, the arrow will touch the ball, and then go to this direction. Maybe here, I don't know where or which direction the ball is moving, but remember the end of the arrow have to be touching the ball. So touching the ball. This one is not good. This one will be better. So the other one, you can see a ball is hitting on the face of a man. So you may say that there is a force adding on the man by the ball. So if you write like this, that means that there is a force adding on the man. So the arrow, the end of the arrow have to be touching the man. If you imagine the ball is hitting on the guy, the guy actually is moved in which direction? Of course it should be falling back. So therefore you know that the force adding on the man by the ball, it should be on the man by the ball in this direction. Remember the end of the arrow have to be touching the object where the force is applying on. And the direction of the arrow indicate the directions of the force. Because we know that the intentions, the man, after hit by the ball, it will lock down, lock back. So therefore we will know that the direction will be going backward. The ball is, but you have to notice that when you play volleyball, you try to hit the ball to this direction. So we say that a force adding on the ball by me. okay? So on the ball, so you see that it touching the ball, okay? Because I hit it to the left hand side, so therefore go that way. But if you play volleyball, you find that, okay, every time you hit on the ball, okay, not only the ball will feel hurt, okay, you also feel hurt, okay? Because actually when you hit the ball, okay, you will also have a force adding on you as well. So therefore, there will be a force adding in the opposite direction. A force adding on me. Who applied the force? Actually, it is the ball. So this one actually with a terms called action and reaction force. Action and reaction force. But this one, okay, we'll learn this later. But I just want to action and reaction pair, action and reaction pair. So this one, okay, we'll talk about this later, but I just want to emphasize, if you're having a force adding on me, okay, that means the object is me, okay, then the end of the arrow must be touching me and then showing the directions, okay, where the force is applying on, okay. Different objects, okay, the arrows must have to be touched on different objects. So anything wrong with for these pictures? So the first one, A, with the force applied to kick the football. Okay, that means kick the football. There should be a force adding on the football by the player or by the feet. Is that right? So on the football, is it arrow touching the football? So this one must be wrong. Okay, so it should be touching the football. Okay, and then the direction, okay, because you see that, okay, it kick like this way, so the ball must be going that way, so therefore the ball go here, okay. And then the other one, force applying to the pull up zip, to pull up the zip, okay, so it's zip right here, okay, but this time it tried to pull up, okay, so the direction should not be going down, okay, so therefore there is a force adding on the zip, okay, by the man, but the direction have to be going up, okay. So when you touch the zip, okay, when you touch the zip, you have to go up instead, okay. And then, okay, this one, okay, should be correct, okay, force to push the trolley, okay, so it should be a force adding on trolley by the lady. Okay, because it's going to push the trolley to the right, so therefore there should have a force touching right there and then go to the right, okay. And the other one is force applied to hold the bag. Hold the bag, that means prevent the bag, okay, going down. So when you touch the bag, okay, force adding on the bag going up. So you draw here, draw on the right, okay, or draw in the middle. Actually, it is the same, but of course, okay, it will be better to use the middle one, okay, to represent. So just give you a few more exercise. So right now, okay, the girls at the back is pushing, okay, I think should be her sister or her friends, okay, towards this direction. So there should be a force adding on the girl, okay, to this direction. Okay, so or you have a dumbbell curve, okay, this big muscle guy are going to lift the dumbbell, so therefore have a force adding on the dumbbell and going upward, okay. And then for the fish, okay, I think this one, okay, is fishing, okay, the fish is being caught, okay, by the guy, okay, so the point that we touch, okay, the fish should be near the lips, okay, and the fish is going to lift it up, okay, so therefore it should be pointing in this direction. Okay, so basically, okay, these are the how you draw the arrows to represent the force. So to summarize the videos, okay, you should know that a force is a push or a pull. Not only this, okay, but also turn an object. When we do all these things, okay, we need to apply force. And force can be used an arrow, okay, to represent. But pay attention, the end of the arrow must be touching the object where the force is applying on, okay. And also, okay, you have to indicate the direction of the arrow which align with the direction of the force, okay. Normally, the force will represent by a format of force adding on A by B, okay. The end of the arrow have to be adding on the objects, okay, where the force is applying, okay. So that's all for this video. Bye bye.